What's up guys, and welcome to this quick video tutorial on how to use FatSecret. This is a food tracking app very similar to MyFitnessPal. Now, if you know anything about food tracking apps, you'll probably know about MyFitnessPal. It is without a doubt the biggest, most popular food tracking app there is available on the market. But why are we talking about FatSecret? Well, the reason we're talking about FatSecret is because FatSecret actually is allowing you to do more of the things that you like to do for free within the app. Whereas MyFitnessPal has decided to start limiting what people can do for free within the app, which is why I highly recommend FatSecret as the go-to app now for tracking your food. Take one example, if we look at MyFitnessPal, one of the biggest features in MyFitnessPal is the barcode scanner. So if you want to make life a little easier for yourself, rather than searching for food within their database, you can literally just scan the barcode and it'll make it available. It'll literally pop up the food that you've searched for, and then you can add it to your meal. But what they've done recently is they've taken that away and made it only available to subscribers. So you have to subscribe for like £7 or something like that a month. Don't quote me on that. It's probably changing all the time, but I think when I last looked at it, it's around that figure. So I decided to step away from MyFitnessPal and start using FatSecret, because the reality is, if you're tracking your food, really you just want to know what your macro breakdown is and what your calories are. And this gives you all of that within FatSecret. So we're going to jump straight into FatSecret now. I'm going to show you how to use it. Okay, so this is the basic dashboard, okay? At the top, it says calories remaining 2,700. Now that has been created for me personally based on my activity level, my age, my weight, my fitness goals, my height, my gender, all that kind of stuff, okay? And that is all the questions you'll be asked when you first start the app. When you download the app, you'll be asked to fill in all that information. Be very specific, guys. Be honest with it, because that way FatSecret can give you exactly what you need to be doing in terms of calories to be helping you achieve your fitness goals. So how do we use the app? Well, as you can see, things are pretty much laid out for you already. You've got breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and then there's things like custom meals and water tracking under that. And if you scroll down, you can also see the summary. So you've got calories remaining, calories consumed. And if there was actually food added to the diary, which is what we're going to do in a second, it's going to give you a breakdown. It's going to give you a breakdown of your macros, and it's going to show you in a pie chart, all that kind of stuff, which is really helpful stuff to know. So what we'll do is we'll go into breakfast, we'll click the plus button, okay? And now it's time to add some food, okay? So what you can do, obviously you can search for food using the search bar at the top. So you click and search, and you've already got a few things here. These are just like recent searches. But let's say you had some eggs for breakfast. You type in eggs, click search. Eggs are eggs, right? So you click on the first one. If you've got a large one, if you've got a large egg, click on the top one. And you can also, it brings you into this subsection here. So you add the quantity, and under here you can change whether, the size. For example, you can have jumbo, extra large, large, medium, small. And then you can change it to servings, grams, something like that, however you want to track it. But for me, this morning I had 2 eggs, medium eggs. So I click 2, and as you can see, it's going to automatically calculate. It's going to alternate or change the calories, the total fats, the total carbs, and the protein based on what you put in up here. You click, and also if you go down, it's going to give you all the nutritional information. So click save, and that has added it to my breakfast, right? But on top of that, what else did we have? Okay, so I had a rice cake. So click rice cake. I've got 1 puffed rice cake, 1 cake, and it's up again. It's going to give me the breakdown of everything in there, and click save. So I've got 2 eggs and a rice cake added to my breakfast so far. We've got some butter. Let's type butter in there. Click the one at the top, that looks pretty good. And one pat, it was about a pat basically. I'm not getting too specific, I'm not weighing out butter, but it was about one pat. That's not what I normally use. And again, I'm going to click save, it's going to add it. Then there was a piece, I had some Parma ham. Okay, prosciutto. That's not a good example. So actually, you're probably looking at this thinking, what is going on? But actually, I'm in Germany, so things are a little bit different. Okay, so Parma Schinken is basically Parma ham. But obviously, you basically put in your region, so it's region specific. But because I'm in Germany, I've put the German region in. It means that I'm going to get stuff that is on the the German list of foods, if that makes sense. Okay, so that means one slice basically. So that was that. Click that in there, and then we're just going to add some cheese. Gouda or Edam, one slice. Yeah, it's about that. Looks about right. Click save. Okay, so this is just an example, guys, of how this basically works. So you can see at the top, it says it's collected 5 items. If I click the tick, it's going to accumulate in the breakfast, okay? And it's going to say I've consumed 342 calories. Now, I've got a remaining of 2,358, but if I scroll all the way down, okay, it's giving me a breakdown of my macros as well. So if we look at the bottom, we've got protein, 23 grams. This is what I'm focused on. I want to make sure I've got my protein for the day. Then it's got sugars. It's got total fats in there at the top, 23.61. Okay. And then it's got a pie chart. So it's got percentages as well. It helps you get an idea of, what the percentage is, your breakdown of your macros. Okay. So also let's look at lunch. You can scroll along at the top and you've got a cookbook and you've got recipes. You've got lots of different recipes in here of foods you can go for. And obviously, because we're using the app, there's going to be macro breakdowns and calorie breakdowns, which is what's really important. It's going to be really easy for you to add those, right? And then we can scroll over to recently eaten, okay? And it shows you the list of foods you've eaten recently. And then if you have, say, for example, if we come back out of this and we look at breakfast, if I'm going to eat this breakfast all the time, right, I can go down to the bottom where you've got 3 options. You've got copy, save meal, and plus photo. You can add a photo to it if you want, but you can click save meal. You can name it usual breakfast. And again, this is just demonstration purposes, guys. Click save. Okay. And then when I go to add that breakfast again, save meals. In fact, it might take a second to add. Sometimes what happens is you'll save it and it won't be there till the next day, okay? But what will happen is you'll click over to save meals and it'll be saved in there, okay? Cool, and then you just go through, oh, did that come up? Maybe that did come up. Let's go to add that again, save meals. Yep, see, there you go. It's popped up in there, usual breakfast, and just click it and add it to my breakfast. That way of saving all this time. If it's something you eat on a regular basis, right? And you just follow suit with the usual stuff. You add your lunch in the same way. You add your snacks in the same way. You have a water tracker if you want to track your water, because I think they're very good habits to have. And that's pretty much it, guys. This is a super simple way of tracking your food, okay? And if you've also got someone who you're working with, like if you're getting help and you have a coach, you can also, if you click on the top left-hand corner, you can add your professional. So I can add a professional, a coach who's going to help me with this. Now, I'm a coach myself and I help my clients, and I use a very similar app to this, but I don't use this app specifically with my clients. I use a slightly different app, but I really think this is a fantastic app, a great app to use for free. I think it's the best competitor to MyFitnessPal, and it's offering all the things that MyFitnessPal isn't offering anymore. So if you click the plus button, we talked about some of the things that MyFitnessPal isn't offering. If you click the camera at the top, okay, it's got the barcode scanner, guys. So you click on the barcode, and then if I had something here I could scan, in fact, I've got this silly Hot Wheels product here. I could just scan that. It says not found, okay, because this is a Hot Wheels toy. This is a Hot Wheels toy, guys. But it would scan the product and it would bring it up, and you simply add it. You know, you add it to your, you add it to what you've been doing. In fact, let's quickly have a look. I might be able to try this out with some tea. I've got a box of tea lying around, so let's see if this crops up. In fact, I think this tea might even be from the UK, so it might not scan because I'm using a German database for this. Let's check this out. Yeah, so unfortunately barcode not scanned, barcode not found, but I can guarantee you guys this works really, really well with the barcode scanner. And it's free, guys, it's free. It's not something like MyFitnessPal where you got to pay for a monthly $7.99 membership, okay? Well, that's it, guys. A really simple way how to use FatSecret. It does all the things you really need, you know, that you can get with MyFitnessPal. You can obviously track your fitness as well with this. As you can see, it says add exercise, but you're going to need to add devices. You can see here on the bottom right hand corner, it's like apps and devices. So you can add things like your Garmin, your Fitbit, your Apple Watch, and you can track when you go for a run, you can track when you go for a bike ride, all that kind of stuff. And you can also add exercise in there manually as well. But that's it, guys. I hope this video has been helpful. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think of FatSecret. If you've been looking for an alternative to MyFitnessPal and you're absolutely gutted that they got rid of the barcode scanner, this is the one to go with, guys. I really highly rate this. I use it myself. As I said, it's not the one I use with my clients. I use a very different one, which is integrated into my specific coaching app that I use. But if you're just using a food tracker, you're just looking for a food tracker, I highly recommend this, guys. Couldn't recommend it more. Anyway, that's it from me. Peace out. Speak to you soon.